Okay, hopefully we can get this sorted out this morning. I brought my limb saver just in case. And I've only had the big one out once before, and I just confused myself as far as like what it's capable of shooting. I had too many out at the same time, and it screwed me up keeping track. So these are both Winchester 1886s. The one's a trapper. I have one short video of the 16-incher the first time I ever took it out, just to try it out at 25 yards. I've since taken that hunting two different seasons, just in case of a close shot, just for mule deer. The 1886s are pretty amazing guns. I've had a couple of big bore 94s, but this was all pre any of that stuff too. You know, with these locking lugs here, these are the real big bores in their period. So, you know, plus they came from 1886. Now for this one, this was also, I believe, a limited run. Oh, and yeah, these are the modern ones. So the kind of the only thing that I don't care for much is the safety, but it's not in a bad place. You know, I can live with that. But this one, the serial number is sub 50, and it seems like they built. Okay, I can't remember now. I don't know on the big one actually. This one is called a short rifle. It's got a giant barrel. It's 24-incher, and they call it the short rifle. I'm not sure where all that calibration comes from. I do love the steel curved butt plates on there. And funny enough, when I took these out one other time to the range, that's where my puncture came from in my sandbag. I was using the lead sled and I still poked a hole in it. But we're not using the lead sled today. We're going to use our shoulders with a limb saver shoulder pad. And the only reason is when you're spending like whatever 4570s are up to now, like $4 or $5 a round, I want to get every penny's worth in the form of a bruise. So I get my money's worth. But anyway, we're going to try and zero the big one in first. And hopefully that'll buy us a little more time, you know, shoulder wise. But I really am grateful to have found these. I think these are kind of awesome. I'd really like to get good with this long one. I think that could become one of my favorite, you know, go-to rifles just for the fun of it. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so here's the one thing I did notice on these 1886s. These loading ramps, the doors, don't bite your finger off.
They're smooth.
Like all the 1894s try and snap your thumb off at the first knuckle. So we're going to practice today with 300 grain semi-jacketed hollow points. Maybe a waste for cardboard, but on the other hand, this is what I've got on hand. And I have quite a few of these, oddly enough. I don't know why, but I have a bunch. So you do kind of have to pick your bullet weight, I believe, to get these things dialed in. So go ahead, you're up. You want your limb saver?
No, let's give it a whirl.
Okay. Your shoulder.
Ears though.
Yeah, definitely ears. All right, we're gonna practice at 50 right now. Our goal is to sight it in at, my goal is to sight it in at 75.
Oh. Hang on, I gotta get some eyes, different eyes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Had to trade the lenses.
Probably ought to look at that.
All right, bigger. Yeah, we gotta have a look. Well, it's all you. So this is our first couple of rounds at 50 yards, so the elevation's not too far off. We'll see. I mean, we're just practicing here, and just trying to dial it in a little bit, make sure that it's as accurate as we can get it. You know, notwithstanding no real range here.
We'll have you do a couple and see if the first ones were definitely operator error.
Yeah. All right, let's give it a whirl.
Okay.
So let's fill this up with a few more. All right. Let's see what I can do at 50 here. I think pulled that left. All right, let's have a look. Okay, here we are. All right, a little closer. I think one of them was a distinct flinch. I'll say that whichever was worse.
Your story too.
It's my story. I get to tell it like I want. Okay, so let's give this a whirl at 100. I want to see a more extreme version of this. I'm guessing that's left. All right. What do you think about recoil so far?
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
And the butt plate?
Not too bad.
You know,
That's all I have the hoodie on.
All right, here we go, 100 yards. So one was way off and one was still left. Well, they're both still left. I could live with that if that's anywhere close. It's hard to say. Two in a row isn't really very, or one in a row isn't much of a consistency. So let's patch these up and see. We may have to drift it
adjustment.
a little to the left or to the right. Okay, we made a slight rear adjustment sight change. Rear sight adjustment. Yeah, my brother pointed out how so many of our videos look like Sanford and Sons with all the stuff we have laying around. I'll just tell you this much: we're not contriving our scenes. It is what it is. You need your tools, you need your drink, you need your sandbags, you need your ammo. So big deal. And this is our fancy bench rest, is a box that has all that stuff that we take out every time. Not sure what we did here. Maybe we adjusted it and then readjusted it right back.
Maybe you need to whack me and make me move.
No, that's okay. We'll try some more. We'll just keep at it. Here. Still gonna go for 50 until I get a better feeling about that. Let's see if I can line this up. All right, got to check it out again. We are back at 50 yards. The thing that's funny is, here, hold that for a second. My brother pointed this out. These come with the little patches to fix your target. How come they only give you 3 orange ones? Actually, I know the answer to that because I've never worn out the orange one before. It's just always the stuff around it. So this is 50. I think I'm pretty okay with that right now. And we'll try it at 75 because that's really my goal. If it's a little high at 50, a little low at 100, I'm guessing 75 should be right on. So let's find out some more. All right. So it is kind of fun to load these big old things in here because you don't mistake these for anything other than what they are. Maybe it's an urban legend, but I heard somebody out hunting with their gloves on stuffed frozen Tootsie Rolls in their 30-30 once because they just reached in their pocket. You won't make that mistake, I don't suppose. Okay, we're gonna try for 75 yards now. That's really my goal for today, is if this can get in there. All right. Man, this thing is fun. Yeah, I got my recoil pad on, so it's a little bit of a cheat. But these don't seem to be so bad. I mean, this is still an 8-pound rifle, so it's not a surprise why it dampened some of it down. And I'll have to look up the feet per second on these. I don't really know what they are for these 300 grainers. They tend to be a little hotter. I just don't know how much. I don't know what to say. It's just luck. That is all luck. 3 rounds. My guess was right, or close. I can't say I'm really right ever, but a little low, a little high at 50, a little low at 100, right in at 75. Normally I just hold it up, but it's heavy. I need both hands for this one, or hand and a hip. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm much more confident now. I think it's close enough, left to right and up and down.
Yeah, it looked good.